October 11th, when I was in the 5th grade, was the single most traumatic moment of my life. Before that, after that, nothing like this. It was a Saturday, I didn't have school. I was out cruising, my handles up, and I was just tripping. I was going down Brewster Road when I noticed these women. They were really well dressed, and that was like, this is the middle of the day on a Saturday. So I circled around, and when I got my bike going back in the other direction, one of the women grabbed me, knocked me off my bike, they put me in the back of a vehicle, put my jacket over my head, and they took off. I didn't know what was going on. I kept asking them, and they put their hands over my mouth with a jacket over that. It was just the most frightening thing. They finally took the jacket off, put a cloth around my mouth, and I couldn't talk, and we drove. The women turned out to be really nice. There was Gail, there was Pat, there was Barbara, and there was Salome. I'm not sure what the deal with Salome. Yeah, it may not have been her real name, but she could dance. She did the Salome's dance of the 14 towels. A nice, really nice few hours of ogling this older woman. Turns out Gail and Pat have some kind of a relationship. And then they told me what the plan was. Their plan, they had kidnapped me so they could ask my parents for ransom money. I mean, they weren't like thugs and hats over to the side and broken noses. These are like women, like richer than my parents, I think. But so I didn't get what was going on. Turns out they asked my parents for $500,000 to get me back. I was impressed. That was cool. $500,000, a 5th grader. I mean, if it had been the 9th grade, would have been 900,000. I don't know, but I was like, yeah, that's good. But my parents apparently said no. And then we continued driving. We ended up in a motel room, I'm not sure which, because they had blocked the window. In any event, we were there for 4 days while my parents negotiated from the $500,000 mark until they finally agreed on a price 4 days later. And they agreed to pay them $250 and they would get me back. That transaction, what happened, they got my grandparents to be the bagmen, and they made the deal, the money exchanged hands, and I told my parents to go fuck themselves, and I moved in with Gail and Pat. And I lived happily ever after.